Whoa. Hey guys, it's Cameron here with Emerson Property Management. Let me tighten that up. Every week I bring you tools, tactics, strategies, lessons I've learned, things that have helped me build up a sizable loan portfolio in about 2 years and now manage that portfolio. Today I'm taking a question from Kenneth. Kenneth asked, and I get these a lot. That's why the questions that I respond to, I get frequently. So I want to bring it up here and make sure that you guys, I hope that this is something that you guys can find useful as well. So Kenneth asked, when I'm working with the seller's agent, meaning the agent who is selling the property or listing the property, who has the property, some sort of agreement with the home seller, would I tell them that I have the contracts for the seller since I'm attempting to wholesale the house? So there's a couple different things, Kenneth, that I'm going to guess that you're talking about here. One, you're trying to wholesale a house that's on the market. And two, what kind of contracts or how does that relationship work with an agent when you're working with an agent? Because agents typically do not like working with folks who are not agents. Because technically, you could be practicing real estate brokerage and you need a license for that. So agents spent thousands and thousands of dollars and hours and hours and hours of coursework and their own hard-earned money to become an agent. So they typically don't like this stuff. So you can 100% wholesale properties that are on the MLS or listed with an agent. That is not something that's impossible to do. However, you will have to make sure that you have those conversations with the agent regarding wholesaling. So, hey, some agents just list, they're with a firm, and I'm not picking on Keller Williams, but Keller Williams are Century 21, and they've never heard of wholesaling. They're doing everything by the book, and they don't even know. But you'll deal with agents who are very experienced, seasoned investors themselves, and they totally understand what wholesaling is. So you'll need to have that conversation with them and say, just talk with them. Hey, is this a property? I'm a wholesaler. I can buy I can basically buy the property from you. I have a buyer that's lined up. I've got all the contracts filled out and everything. But, on page 9, you'll have to add in the agent's information and then how you guys are going to split the commissions. So, and again, they can't give commissions to somebody that's not an agent. So it'll have to probably be a double close or use the assignment contract. You'll have to work that out with the agents. But I would never work with an agent that you're trying to deceive. And I mean, if you're going to tell them that you're going to wholesale or be upfront, if you're going to wholesale, be upfront with them. Don't try to skirt around the idea and say, oh, they don't, or if they ask if you're a wholesaler, say, yes, you are. Don't say, no, I'm the end buyer, and then try to go through all this title work and skirt around the idea that you're actually wholesaling this property, because it makes a lot of work for everybody. And then if they do find out, or they talk to the title company, or the title company asks questions, or the seller finds out, it gives you a bad reputation. So you might be able to do it once, but going forward, I guarantee this agent will not trust you. If they find something you're lying about, it just doesn't come off as well. And again, I'm in the business of not making, one home run off of a deal. I'm in the business of base hits continuously. I'd rather have a win-win solution that everybody comes out ahead and we continue to do business over the years, instead of trying to gouge somebody or negotiate down to the last penny and then never doing business with that person again. So think about that when you're doing this, Kenneth. I think, it's 100% okay to say, hey, I've got all the contracts. I've got the 9-page TREC contract. They're obviously going to review it, submit it to their client, but make sure you're having that conversation, and maybe they have the contract already filled out, because some sellers have a particular title company they like. Some sellers have particular option periods or earnest money that they want to see. So you can submit whatever you want. I just don't know if, it depends on the agent, on their experience level, and whether they want the contracts filled out a certain way. But 100% submit it. As long as you're open and honest with them, that shouldn't be any issues. So I hope that was helpful. If it was, let me know. If it wasn't, let me know. Kenneth, I really appreciate the question. I hope that was helpful and answered it for you. Thank you all.